This is Uganda, the Pearl of Africa as it is known to be called. It is a very beautiful area of land with great open wilderness and hard-working people living throughout the country. Uganda may be very poor in some aspects, it is very rich in many others as well. This is their flag. The flag was made as soon as they earned their freedom from the UK. Its colors are black, yellow, and orange with a gray crowned crane in the center of the flag. Now, as for the seal, it is a gazelle on the left side with a gray crowned crane on the right side facing each other. In the center is a shield with two shafts in an X position. Inside the shield is a wave-like blue and white patterns. A sun sits in the middle of the shield with a drum underneath, and at the bottom of the seal is a banner that says, "For God and my country." There are so many animals in Uganda, but the most abundant animals are the birds and the gorillas. The most seen gorilla in Uganda area is the white-backed gorilla. The white-backed gorillas enjoy traveling in packs with their families and take care of the young ones as well. The great rainforest that the gorillas live in is like a 5-star hotel for some of these animals. Also, a great location to see some of these incredible gorillas is the Kabale National Park. Unfortunately for these animals, there's a lot of poaching for meat and some illegal timber harvesting, which is destroying the lives of most of 364 species of mammals and over 1,000 species of birds. The rainforests take up much of Uganda. The most known and best rainforest in Uganda is the Bwindi Impenetrable Forest. In fact, a great place to visit is the Bwindi Impenetrable National Park. As for the lakes in Uganda, the biggest lake that holds up 25% of the surface area of the country is Lake Victoria, which is also the biggest lake in Africa. There are also some cool islands. In fact, a cool place to check out is the CC Islands. Now let's move on to the people of Uganda. One man changed everything in Uganda, making the power change dramatically into a monarchy, which is not good for the country. His name is Yoweri Museveni. Although the beautiful landscape is a big focal point for the country, families living in Uganda do not have it easy. Although it may look so beautiful, there are people living in there who really have to grind to get by each and every day. Women do a lot of hard work for their children. They work a lot of hours of the day. Men also work and try their best to take care of their families. The children also work. Most have jobs to get more money for their parents and help out around the house as well. Most children living in Uganda are living in poverty. It's very unfortunate that the president of the country has not done anything to help all the young children who are sick, hungry, and thirsty in the country because the people of Uganda really deserve it. Although kids are working very hard to help out their families at home, they still have time to try and have fun and play games when they get a chance. They enjoy playing child games such as Nyaga Nyaga Naya, Dog and Hyena, and Kakopi. People of Uganda are working hard to make it through thick and thin. However, they could always use some support and help from others by putting in donations. People in other areas of the world need to help out Uganda in their poverty in many ways. People need to donate food, clothing, and money, and possibly even some assistance by adopting children. Because, unfortunately, some kids are being raped, forced to kill, or in a situation where they could be killed. Most children that work are working in farms and on land to keep themselves alive and to have food and water. But some jobs could cause health issues in the future and could lead to possible death. The torturing and killing of people has become a severe and main problem for Uganda. People are being killed by the police, UPDF, military police, prison officials, and special investigations units. Something in the country needs to change for improvement to occur. The current president of Uganda, as I said before, is Yoweri Museveni, who is obviously not doing a good job as president, as he is not helping the cause of the main issues in Uganda. While he'll come out of office in the year 2016, in the meantime there are a lot of problems that are being brought up at the time. Currently, hacktivist group has threatened Ugandan officials and hacked government officials' websites over its anti-gay bills. Some of the international donors has threatened to cut financial aid to the anti-gay bills. This hacktivist group is known as Anonymous. Also, Uganda is one of the poorest countries in the world. About 38% of people living in Uganda are being paid $1.25 a day at work, which is obviously a very low rate of cash to put food on the table, especially for a family. Women seem to live harder in Uganda because they have to work longer hours to get paid the same amount as men. Women work about 12 to 18 hours a day for their income, while men only work 8 to 10 hours a day to get the same amount for that specific day. And the children are also attending school. There are 68% of kids getting education at a school in Uganda, and that percentage is slowly increasing, which is great news. Health is also an issue in Uganda. People living in Uganda are very much exposed to many diseases. However, Uganda is one of the few countries in the world that are almost completely free of HIV viruses, and the population is growing because people are not getting sick as much. As for religion in Uganda, most people are Christians and speak English, but a small percentage of people living in Uganda are Buddhists and speak Luganda. Now, for sports, Ugandans enjoy playing soccer the most, and it is the national sport in Uganda. There's also a league for Ugandan people to play. What people eat in Uganda is very traditional to the English, Indian, Arab, and Asian cuisine. They enjoy eating many types of foods, including yams, potatoes, and bananas. They also enjoy a lot of different types of meats, such as fish, beef, goat, and chicken. As for beverages, they enjoy tea and coffee, and also the fermented banana wine. Uganda is a country that has beautiful landscape and has a vast amount of animals. Although there are a few struggles that are going on in the country, the people living there are doing a great job working through their struggles and persevering to the end. If you do not want to visit Uganda after this video, Uganda, be kidding me.